Common nouns refers to people or things in general. For example, boy and clothes. Proper nouns identifies a particular person, place, or thing. For example, Camilo and jacket. Concrete noun, things that can be seen or touched. For example, dog, building, and coffee. Abstract noun, things that cannot be seen or touched. For example, truth, danger, happiness, and time. Countable, something that can be counted. For example, pencil, book, and ring. Uncountable, something that cannot be counted. For example, rice, water, and money. Collective nouns refer to groups of people or things. For example, audience, family, government, and team. Personal pronouns can be the subject of a clause or sentence, and they are me, her, him, it, you, them, and us. For example, David gave the gift to her. And also they are I, he, she, it, they, we, and you. For example, they went to the store. Subjective is the person or thing that leave out the verb. For example, he broke my knee. Objective indicates the recipient of an action or motion. For example, the police arrived and arrested us. Possessive show ownership, like mine, yours, ours, theirs, his, hers, and its.
Indefinite don't have any particular nouns, is general. For example, everyone, few, and some. Relative are used to connect a clause or phrase to a noun or pronoun. For example, who, whom, which, however. Intensive are used to emphasize a noun or pronoun. For example, themselves, itself, and yourself. Demonstrative. They focus attention on the nouns that are replacing. For example, this, those, this, that, and such. Interrogative are used to begin a question. For example, who, what, why, and when. Reflexive. We use them when the subject and the object are the same noun. For example, I told myself not to spend all my money on new shoes. Descriptive adjectives is a quality or the kind of the noun or pronoun. They are referring to witty, tired, amazing. For example, she is tired. Adjective of quantity. Answer the question, how many or how much? And for example, 21 students failed the exam. Demonstrative adjective. Paying out pronouns and nouns. For example, this, that, those, and this. Possessive adjective shows ownership or possession. Aside from that, possessive adjective always come before the noun. For example, my, his, her, their. A clear example is Trisha sold his bag. Interrogative adjectives ask questions and are always followed by a noun. For example, what movie are you watching?
Verbs. This is a word that shows an action, physical or mental, or a state of being of the subject in a sentence. For example, physical: run, jump, kick, write, and dance. Mental: think, guess, imagine, wonder. State of being: am, are, is, was, and were. Adverbs of manner describes the manner by which something was done. For example, Annie danced gracefully. The word gracefully tells how Annie danced. Adverbs of place answer the question where. For example, where do you live? I live in Canada. Adverbs of time. Adverbs of time also answer questions like how long and how often. For example, how often do you go to the gym? Once a week. Adverbs of degree. It tells something about the intensity. For example, you didn't try hard enough. Preposition usually comes before a noun or a pronoun to describe its relationship to another word or part of the sentence. They are on, in, at, of, as, to, after, before, and near. For example, the cat is on the roof. Conjunction is a part of speech which joins words, phrases, or clauses together. They are and, yet, but, for, nor, or, so. For example, Jared Leto is an actor and a singer. Interjection. They are usually followed by an exclamation point. For example, ouch, that must have hurt. Hooray, we won. And hey, I said it now. Article. An article determines a noun. In the English language are the, a, and an. You use the article a before nouns, adjectives, or numbers that start with a consonant. For example, a book. You use the article an before nouns that start with a vowel. For example, an apple. When you talk about one or more specific things, place, or people, you use the article the. For example, the tall man and the big house. Thanks guys. Bye.